have to say a few words about my old friend Bob. We've been in clubs together for that. Now I'm back to the 40 something years, right? How many Bob is it now, Bob? 43?
47 years.
47. Okay. Yes, you and you are right up there with the really old guard. You've been around a long time, an extreme expert in the field of tall tales and humor, and has added so much to the district and District 12. Held about all the offices there are, and so he's been a very responsible member of our Toastmaster organization. He will tell us some of the history and probably drop some names of people that have been around a long time too. So, Bob, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Governor and fellow Toastmasters, and happy birthday, Charlotte, and guests from all around the world. Welcome to District 12 Speakers Bureau. I'm broadcasting live from the stage of the VA Hospital in Loma Linda. It's great to be back, folks.
How do you do that?
I have to start my slideshow and then I'll hijack the meeting. Oh, there you go. Are you guys seeing my PowerPoint?
Not yet.
Okay, this is where I hijack the meeting by doing the share. We're all getting used to this, aren't we? There we go.
Now we.
There it is.
Okay, it looks like I'm in business. This presentation is to mark the end of District 12's 30th anniversary year and also serves as a brief recap into the history which was presented last year at the spring conference on a number of foam science boards, presentation boards. It's good for new District 12 members to see this presentation and also for seasoned veterans. And one of the objectives is to let you know where the archives are going to be from now on. We celebrated our 30th anniversary of breaking away from Founders District, July 1st, 1989. And what was this I heard from Paul Clark, that there was a previous District 12 somewhere? Another place, another time? Yes, it was January 1923. I'm going to go into the details of how they started District 12. You know, all the clubs started with club number 1, which is still going strong, got all the way up to almost into the 10,000s. Well, districts started with number 1, and now we got 162 districts worldwide. But District 12 was only the 12th district ever created. Now, think of Ventura, Santa Barbara, San Luis Obispo, and Kern counties. District 12 in Central California? Really? Sit back in your Zoom chair and sip your iced coffee or iced tea. You're about to hear the untold story of the first District 12. The map that I prepared shows District 12 clubs in 1943. They are in red. And they were under the umbrella of District 1, way down in Los Angeles. And on your Zoom toolbar down at the bottom, you have reactions. So give it a thumbs up if you would like to go all the way from Los Angeles, way up to Paso Robles, way up to San Luis Obispo, Santa Maria, Bakersfield, Taft, Santa Barbara, Oxnard. They had to go up there, district officials, for demo meetings, new club charters, speech contest, officer trainings, and various other things. And wouldn't you like to drive up there? Think of the Uber and the Lyft charges you would incur. That was a joke. You're supposed to laugh. No, I wouldn't want to do that. Neither did they. So they said, you know what? This is untenable. With only 8 clubs that far away from District 1, TI decided to start District 12, and they are very glad they did, because by 1973, they had grown to more than 32 clubs, stretching all the way over to the Nevada border. How would you like to go from District 1 all the way to the Nevada border just for a speech contest? I don't think so. And in 1973, magically, District 12 disappeared. Where did it go? Well, they brought District 33 down from Washington State, down to where all these clubs are in Central California, and they built up the District 33, and the rest is history. You want proof of it? 1974, district governors. Back then there were 72 districts in all. 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Wait a minute, did somebody forget to count? No, that's when District 12 disappeared, when they started District 32. So in 1933, District 12 disappeared, and rightfully so. Fast forward to the pre-1989 Founders District. I think we're going to have the same kind of travel problems that they had back in 1943 with the 8 clubs in Central California. This Founders District would go from Santa Ana and lower Los Angeles County way over to Paul Clark's Indio Club on the east. Would you like to do that? I don't think so. The clubs in San Dimas and Laverne to the west. The Hemet and Temecula clubs to the south, and the Victorville, Apple Valley, Barstow clubs way up north. Was that a manageable area? I don't think so. So Founders District and Toastmasters International got together, and what did they do? They split off divisions C and F, which was those large areas I just showed you, from Founders, and those divisions could be sectioned off into more geographically manageable area, like the 1943 clubs. What should we call the new district? Well, District 12 had been dormant since 1973. Why don't we go ahead and call it District 12? Is everybody in favor of that? Put up your thumbs up on the participant screen. We had a logo down through the years, created by a friend of Chuck Wex, who worked at General Dynamics. That's our logo. We had it on speech contest programs and the district newsletter and all sorts of other things. For the district 30th anniversary, I created all the clubs. I found all the clubs that came over from Founders District. There were 34 of them at the time in 1989. And then I categorized them into the oldest clubs. You see the 3 in the 1930s? My club, Club 130, chartered in 1938. That's one of them. Then you go down to all the 7 clubs in 1954, including the Riverside Breakfast Club that's been around for 60 years. They had their anniversary last year. How about the 1970s? These are the clubs that were chartered way back when, and they came over from Founders to start District 12. Now, Dawn Busters has their 50th anniversary this year, and they were the last club in District 12 to be chartered prior to TI's letting women in. 1973, they had a bylaws change at the International Convention in Texas, and they voted to let women in. Can you imagine that? How about the 1980s? In the 1980s, we have all these clubs. And Master Motivators over in Claremont, 1989, they chartered in Founders. They were the last club chartered in Founders to come over when we started District 12. They were in either Division C or Division F when C and F broke off from Founders to create District 12. The full story of this District 12's 30th anniversary is in a shoebox on a closet shelf on some historian's bedroom closet. Do you believe that? No. Is that where the history should be? No. Everyone can access the history of District 12 by going to this fabulous blog that I started. It's a free Google blog, d12history.blogspot.com, which features all the up to 2019 district listings of the past Toastmasters of the year. Wouldn't you think that would be important? Past district governors, all the way from 1989 to the present. Past area and division governors.
Woohoo!
And it also has a story of how our brand new District 12 co-hosted with Founders the 1989 Toastmasters International Convention at Palm Desert Marriott. It was fabulous. Toastmasters, where what are made? Leaders. We jumped right into it. As soon as we were chartered, July 1st, 1989, we co-hosted the International Convention right in our own backyard, Palm Desert, co-hosted with Founders. We did an excellent, excellent job. Now, as we go into 2021, I'd like to give the Speakers Bureau and Toastmasters of District 12 a little bit of homework. Why? Because I'm a former teacher. I have to give you some homework. Let's get started compiling a list of longest serving active Toastmasters in District 12. Has anyone been active since the 1950s? Club 1348 used to have a member named Bob Lahan that joined Toastmasters when I was 1 year old. I'm fixing to turn 70 this month.
Karen, when did Uncle Clark join?
Yeah. How about the 1960s? And then, of course, how about the 70s?
Or 80.
And we let women in back in 1974. Let's get a big list of those longest serving members too. Go ahead and get a hold of me. You know how to get a hold of me in the district website, or Tom has my email address. And I'm also in the directory. So we have a long and distinguished history of District 12. Let's keep it going into 20 and 21 and do the best job we can and keep up with our history. Mr. Toastmaster.
Wow, Bob. Oh, God.